once again, congratulations, Danny. The Daily News, we decided to partner with the Barclays and with Golden Boy for bringing boxing back to Brooklyn. And Danny displayed the spirit that Brooklyn has in terms of the mental fortitude. He was up against an opponent who obviously there were some issues, and he never lost focus. Came in and did his job and dominated. So the Daily News, we would like to present the Daily News Championship belt, which from now on in Barclays will receive heavy editorial promotion as well as advertising promotion in the paper for any champion that comes and fights and do what Danny Garcia did here at the Barclays Arena. Philadelphia great. Once again, congratulations. Danny will get much support from the Daily News.
We are very proud of Danny Garcia. He is from the very first fight on. He was with Golden Boy. I want to thank as well our matchmakers Eric Gomez and Roberto Diaz and the entire team from Golden Boy and from the Danny Garcia's team as well. I think we worked very well together, and really the sky's the limit. But really tonight, well, we saw it in Vegas already a few months ago. We knew that the star was born. Tonight the star is shining even brighter. Really proud. We are extremely proud of Danny Swift Garcia.
First of all, I want to thank God, because without Him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my dad. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my family. I want to thank everybody who supported me. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Golden Boy. You know, they signed me from day one, so I'm a homegrown champion. One of the few. So, you know, I feel real honored to be in this position. I worked my whole life to be here to get where I'm at today, and I'm happy. I made it through the struggle and all the adversity in my life that I went through. I'm happy that I'm here, man, at the Barclay Center, headlining the Barclay Center in New York, man, because I'm a Philly kid. It's a dream come true to me, man, and you know, words can't express how I feel right now. I just, you know me, I don't do the talking. My dad do the talking, so I just let the big left hook fly. So, I got a present for Richard, for fighting the legendary Eric Morales. A big card, my first fight in the East Coast in Brooklyn, and I want to give him my robe with my autograph for, just a historic night, me versus Eric Morales, the first fight in Brooklyn.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's only the second time that the fighter is giving me the outfit from the fight. The last time was actually Bernard Hopkins when he demolished Kelly Pavlik.
We both from Philly. So.
And you guys are both from Philly. And those who have been in my office, they know that the entire outfit from Bernard, from that legendary night against Kelly Pavlik, is proudly on display in my office, and so will this one here. Thank you very much. We are very proud of you.
And I want to thank, all the media, all the people who came out from Philadelphia, all the people in Brooklyn who came out to the fight to support this night. This is history, first fight in 80 years in Brooklyn. And it won't be the last, man. I'm only 24 years old, and I'm not even in my physical prime yet, so you haven't seen the best of Danny Garcia.
First of all, I want to do the same with Danny. I want to thank God, because without him, there's nothing in life. And, that comes from the heart, I really love Danny a whole lot. It takes a whole lot of me to put in his life, to be, for Danny to become the person he is. I always told him, knowledge is free, listen. Just be a good listener, just stay focused in life, and God will give you a lot of big things and dreams. And Danny's living his dreams right now. He's with the best promotion in the world, Oscar, Richard, and his team. They do a great job. They do, the matchmakers do a beautiful job. Danny got fed to the line, but that's okay. That's how you build champions, true champions. You only can get pampered so much in your life, and then, your mind got to take it off. See if you know how to jump after that, because now you might not know, so you might still, used to rap all over your house. But, joke aside, Morales, it was a good fight. We knew that Morales was a little suspicious with the anti-doping. I'm not calling him a dopey, but his urine was bad, but we still went along with it. The last week he was clean. I'm just being honest to everybody. I'm not trying to put nobody in a spot here. I know he wants to go out like a legend, Hall of Famer, but we still did it. I was gonna pull out because there's no money in my life that can make me more happy than Danny's life. And that comes from deep in the heart. It could have millions of dollars. I don't give a shit about no millions of dollars. Because to me, Danny's life is more important than anything in life. You seen the reaction today of Eric Morales, reaction of his body, the way his body looks is tore down. His people don't love him. So I try to tell him that at the press conference, but I'll throw it in hints because nobody knew what we was talking about. Only we knew. But besides that, I feel happy for Danny. I'm real happy. I want Danny to be the best champion in the world in the future, a legend like Bernard. Not taking nothing from him. Because Bernard, he's old school. He's from my people. It's time. You know what I'm talking about. They're for the same team.
I ain't saying
you know what I'm saying? My people fought Bernard when Bernard was an amateur. A lot of people think that I don't know about boxing, a whole lot about boxing. People underestimate me. Listen, don't look at the bad guy now. Don't judge the bad guy, the little guy. Don't judge the little guy, because the little guy got a lot of secrets up the sleeve. I have a lot of street knowledge. I want people to understand it. I'm no idiot. I could be a thug when I'm a thug. I could be a ghetto when I'm ghetto. I could be educated when I'm gonna have to be educated. And that comes to the heart. I don't want to talk all night because it's kind of late. We got to roll out. But thank you very much, and I really, appreciate the love. And that's only the beginning of Danny's life. This is not ending.
First of all, can you talk about the thought? Your father touched on it, but talk about your thought process when you had decided that you were not going to go through with this fight, and then sleep on it, and then wake up and decide, it's time to fight against Eric Morales again. How did that? And what was the emotion like to sort of deal with that uncertainty, at least for a little while?
I mean, to be honest, mentally, when I found out that his urine was dirty, I was like, that's why we took the test. I'm not gonna do it. I just want a fair fight. And but when I woke up in the morning, my mom told my dad that I should fight him because she has a gut feeling that I'm gonna win. So I just listened to my mom and I went on with the fight.
Okay. My other question for you is, let's talk about that left hook at the end of the fight, because I've seen pretty much every one of your pro fights. I don't think I've ever seen you throw a hook like that before. I mean, that's, I think, maybe the best punch you ever threw. And it almost spun him all the way around before he went down and he was like halfway out of the ring. I mean, did you just feel it all the way to your shoulder? I mean, talk about the punch that knocked him out.
I've noticed, when I was backing him up with the jab a little bit, and when I was in the pocket, I hit him with a hook one time. My dad was like, you slap with the hook. So the second time I was backing him up, he was trying to fake me to the body and throw a hand right. So I just stood in the pocket, I just turned my whole body, and I just hit him perfect with the left hook, and it just landed.
Bernard's in the room, and you're from Philadelphia. I know Bernard likes Philadelphia boxing. What are the chances that you guys will take him to Philly and try to light a fire out there?
That's up to Bernard.
That's the head.
Bernard's the king right there, so you gotta ask him that question.
That's the head of Golden Boy East.
But I'd love to fight under his card, man. It'd be an honor to fight under a legend's card, So that's up to Bernard.
That's like LeBron playing under Jordan.
Yeah.
Before he went to DC. Is it gonna happen?
Right there, over there. Michael, go
Can't make
ahead.
no statements.
Jordan, how realistic is that, and how interested would you be in that fight?
I mean, I'll fight anybody. Like I said before, my job is not to pick my fights. My job is to train hard and be focused in the gym, and whoever they put in front of me, destroy them.
Well, yes, Sam had mentioned Danny's name before, and it's something which we're going to be discussing with his team. I'm sure we would have a full house here in Brooklyn for that fight, so definitely something which we're going to be exploring.
Danny, I gotta ask you this. In the last year and a half, you stormed on the scene and now you're becoming a household name. How is that for you?
I mean, it feels great, man. It's just like all the hard work is paying off. All the hard work that I put my whole life, everything I sacrificed, everything I gave up to be here is just paying off, and I just feel truly blessed, and it's just making me more hungry, more motivated to just keep winning. I love the feeling.